They said he was too skinny, too weak, too fragile for the Premier League, a teenager from a tiny island called Madeira, where his family had nothing, where his mother cleaned hotels just to put food on the table, where his father struggled with alcohol, dying before he could see his son become a legend. But Cristiano Ronaldo didn't see obstacles. He saw fuel. You know what separates Ronaldo from everyone else? It's not his talent. Talent is common. The world is full of talented people who never made it. It's his refusal to accept limitations. When Manchester United signed him, the coaches saw a flashy kid who did too many tricks. They wanted to change him, make him simpler, more predictable. But Ronaldo, he trained twice as hard as anyone else. While his teammates went home, he stayed, practicing free kicks until his feet bled, lifting weights until his body transformed from that skinny boy into a machine. And here's the truth that Ronaldo lives by. The truth that will change your life if you let it. Your current situation is not your final destination. When Ronaldo moved to Real Madrid, people said he'd never be better than Messi, that he was second best, that he'd always live in someone else's shadow. Most people would have accepted that. Most people would have said being second to the greatest is still pretty good. Not Ronaldo. He took that doubt, that comparison, and he turned it into an obsession. 5 Ballon d'Ors, 5 Champions League titles, becoming the all-time top scorer in Champions League history, breaking records that people said were impossible. But here's what makes Ronaldo's mindset truly powerful. At 39 years old, when most players are retired or sitting on the bench collecting paychecks, he's still the first one at training, still doing 3,000 sit-ups a week, still scoring goals, still competing like he's that hungry kid from Madeira with everything to prove. Because Ronaldo understands something most people never learn. Success isn't about being the best. It's about being better than you were yesterday. When he missed that penalty in the Euros and cried on the pitch, that wasn't weakness. That was a man who cared so much, who demanded so much from himself that anything less than perfection felt like failure. And that's the standard you need to set for your life. Not perfection, but progress. Not talent, but work ethic. Not excuses, but execution. Ronaldo didn't have the easiest childhood. He didn't have the perfect genetics. He didn't have coaches telling him he was destined for greatness. What he had was a decision that no one would outwork him, that no one would want it more, that no setback would be permanent, that no dream was too big. So when you're tired, when people doubt you, when it feels easier to quit, remember the skinny kid from Madeira who became a legend not because the world believed in him, but because he believed in himself when no one else did. Your dreams don't have an expiration date. Your story isn't over. And the only person who can stop you is you. Now go out there and prove them wrong. CR7, the mindset of a champion, the heart of a warrior. It's 2026. You told yourself 2024 would be your year, then 2025. Now here you are again. The world didn't wait for you. While you were scrolling, someone else was building. While you were planning, they were doing. While you hit snooze, they hit submit. And you know what the worst part is? It's not that you're not talented. It's not that you're not smart. It's that you know what you're capable of, and you're watching yourself waste it. Every night, you lie there. The same thoughts, the same promises. Tomorrow I'll start. Tomorrow turns into next week turns into next month, and here you are, carrying the same dreams you had 3 years ago, but now they're heavier, covered in dust, in shame. You want to know what's darker than failure? It's not even trying and calling it protecting your peace. It's not even swinging and calling it being realistic. It's watching your own potential rot because you're too comfortable in your own misery. 2026 is different. Not because the year is magic, not because suddenly things will be easier, but because you're running out of time to become who you said you'd be. Your younger self is looking at you right now, the one who had fire in their eyes, the one who believed. What would they say if they saw you now? Would they recognize you? Would they be proud? Or would they weep? There's no hero coming to save you, no perfect moment, no sign from the universe. There's just you and this moment and the decision to either lock in or lock out. Locking in doesn't mean you won't be scared. It means you move anyway. It doesn't mean you won't fail. It means you fail forward. It doesn't mean it won't hurt. It means the pain of discipline becomes lighter than the pain of regret. Every single person who made it, every single one, had a moment like this. A 3 a.m. choice. A moment where they could have rolled over and died slowly or stood up and fought. They weren't special. They were just done living as a ghost of their potential. So here's your choice. Right now, in 2026, you can close this and go back to sleep, back to scrolling, back to dreaming, and in 2027, you'll be having the same conversation with yourself, only more hollow, more desperate, more broken, or you can lock in. Lock into the work when it's ugly. Lock into the discipline when it's lonely. Lock into the process when there's no applause, no validation, no proof it's working. Because the world doesn't reward plans, it rewards execution. And your tombstone won't read "had potential." It will either read your achievements or your excuses. Enough! It's 2026 and you're still waiting. Waiting for motivation, waiting for the right moment, waiting to feel ready. But here's the truth nobody wants to tell you. You'll never feel ready. You'll never have enough time. The fear never goes away. You know what separates you from the person you want to become? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not circumstances. It's the fact that they started and you didn't. They moved when it hurt. They worked when no one was watching. They kept going when every part of them wanted to quit. Your excuses are suffocating your potential. Every day you wait, someone hungrier takes the spot you think is yours. Every night you scroll, your dreams get further away. Every morning you hit snooze, you're voting against yourself. The clock doesn't care about your feelings. 2026 is here. Time is moving, and you're either moving with it or drowning in regret. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for inspiration. Stop waiting to feel like it. Lock in. Right now. Not tomorrow. Not Monday. Now. Because the person you'll be in 2027 is being built by what you do today. And that person is either going to thank you or hate you. Choose. This is the year you stop negotiating with mediocrity. This is the year you stop being kind to the version of you that quits. This is the year you become the person you've been pretending to be. Lock the fuck in. The only failure is the failure to try. Start now. 2026 won't wait.